What's up, babes? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm giving you guys a sleek braided ponytail tutorial. And as you all can see right now, I am just finishing up silk pressing my hair. You want to get your hair really straight for this style because you want your ponytail to be as sleek and as flat as possible. So we're just gonna go ahead and straighten everything really good. Make sure every piece is as straight as possible, and then we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. We're gonna straighten the edges and all, y'all. We gotta get them edges and make sure everything is just perfectly laid. Now let's get into these products. Y'all need beeswax, ragtail comb, some braids, clip, a brush, and of course you're gonna need some spritz. Pump it up. I get the mega hold because I want my hair to hold really good. I just usually don't spray too much all over my hair. And of course I'm in mom mode 24/7, so excuse me, y'all. And also you want to get the peach edge fixer. I also got some Got To Be Glued gel just in case for my edges, in case the mousse don't work right. And I got mousse by a lot of body. You definitely want to have a blow dryer for this style as well. And I wanted to just turn to the back for you guys so y'all could kind of get a better view. Right now I'm just pulling out all of my baby hair so that way I can lay my edges really well. And I also use a flat iron, and I'll show y'all that method when we get to that point. Little mama want to do her hair too, y'all. All right, so now that I got all of my edges out, getting some sugar. And we're going to split off the back side of my hair. And now we're going to use the beeswax to flatten out every piece. So what you want to do is, in layers, part your hair, and you're going to add beeswax throughout it. And that's going to help keep your hair flat. Now, when you get the beeswax, ladies, they have a bunch of different beeswaxes in the store. You don't want to get anything that is water-based, like anything that's like a gel or anything like that. You want to get the original beeswax that is a pomade. When you open it, it looks very solid. Something similar to what men use on their hair, like Murphy's. It is very solid. You want to get that one because that is what helps flatten your hair out. Anything else is going to make your hair start to curl up because it's water-based. So I'm still just going through every piece, just adding in my beeswax and going through it with my ragtail comb to make sure everything is super duper flat, y'all. And now that I'm done with the back, I just take a clip to split it off, and I want a middle part for this ponytail. So I'm gonna go ahead and split my hair off. And as y'all can see, I am now ponytailing the back part of the hair that I already put beeswax on. And now I'm doing the sides. Same exact method, using my comb to part so I get every little piece. Making sure my baby hair stays separated. And now what y'all are also going to see me do is flatten out and add it all in one ponytail to make sure that everything is perfect and doing exactly what it needs to do. I'm also going to go ahead and spray my spritz on. And with the spritz, y'all, you definitely want to have your blow dryer to go over the spritz because you want it to dry. You don't want it to curl up. You want it to dry and be very sleek. So we're going to go ahead and do the other side and make sure everything on each side is extra flat and even. Do our spritz again and take our blow dryer to make sure it's flat. And I'm just going to do this until it's dry. And then we're going to go ahead and make sure our ponytail is 100% flat and even all the way around. Just putting a little more beeswax over the top to give it that little extra flatness and a little bit of shine too, y'all. I ponytail that up, and today we are using Freetress 3-pack braiding hair, which is awesome. I also had hair left over with this pack, and I think this pack was only maybe like $6, $7, something like that. So what y'all want to do is use the rubber bands to make a ponytail around your hair, but you want to separate the front and the back part so that way your hair is in the middle. This makes it a lot more easier to braid and section off the hair. I am taking a piece out to wrap around my ponytail. And an easy way for that piece also, and I'll show y'all a better, clearer view. So we're gonna move into the bathroom, guys. So like I was telling y'all before, y'all can also just clip that little section off to make more room. And as y'all can see, I'm just adding hair, and I add from the very, very top because you don't want those little short pieces from your hair. If your hair isn't really, really long, you don't want those short pieces to be popping out. And even if your hair is about a little bit past shoulder length, like mine is maybe like mid shoulder at this point, but it's still not giving like super duper long enough for this ponytail braid. So I start from the moment I start braiding, I start and then I go ahead and start adding hair in. So I just wanted to give y'all a better view so y'all can see how I add the hair in as well. It's kind of just like when you're doing individuals, you're going to keep the hair in the same formation as that, and then you just add it on in. All right, so I'm just finishing that braid up, and y'all see me adding a flexi rod, but I actually ended up switching this to a curling rod because I felt like the flexi rod didn't hold tight enough for me. And now I'm gonna use my spritz with wrapping my hair. The spritz actually just gives it a better hold. So I like to use the spritz so that way the hair isn't coming loose, you know, as the days go on as I wear my ponytail. And you're going to use your blow dryer as well to dry that spritz so it makes sure it holds in place. You don't have to do a whole lot of spritz, but I just like to make sure everything is going to stay in place. So we're going to go ahead and finish that up, and then I'm going to show you guys how I do my baby hairs. All right, so we're back at this view, y'all. So I'm just combing out my baby hairs to make sure that I can curl them, and I'm going to use my flat iron to curl backwards to make sure that I can do some really nice baby hairs. The curling just helps to add with the illusion if you want like nice little curls on your baby hair. That's pretty much all it is when you're making a little swoop. That helps to do it. And I like to do the back. So my little baby hairs in the back that don't go all the way in my ponytail, don't pull my hair. I use that. And I am using a lot of body mousse. It smells so good, y'all, and it's great. I've been using it a while to lay my edges. And I like to use mousse because edge control just doesn't really do it for me, y'all. I hate to say it, but the best things for me to use on my edges is got to be glued in a black bottle and mousse. And I find that mousse actually really works the best. It's really easy to work with because it's so smooth. It dries pretty fast for the most part as well. And it doesn't have all that caked up gunk and turning white and all that extra stuff. Now I'm going in with my wax stick by Edge Fixer to lay everything down. Now I'm just spraying my hair with olive oil just for extra shine. Now I am dipping my hair. I heated the water on about maybe 5 minutes so it can get really, really hot, get a good curl. That is actually the curling rod I was telling y'all about. It's going to give me a looser curl and not a so tight curl. I'm going to go behind that and just dry it, and then I'm going to dip again just to make sure that my hair gets the curl that I really want. And I waited a couple of minutes after I took the rod off. Before I took the rod off, just to make sure that the curl actually came out. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.